Welcome to The Terrible Take, a daily segment telling Steeler Nation what's on our minds. I'm Melanie Friedlander. Another day past the 2026 draft, and questions still remain regarding the Steelers' starting quarterback. Last week, the Steelers placed the rarely used unrestricted free agent tender on Aaron Rodgers. While there has been no reports on the reaction from the Rodgers camp, it's fair to assume that he wasn't thrilled. Rodgers prefers to make his own decisions on his own schedule, and this move by the Steelers places a few limits on that. For the Steelers, it likely has more to do on getting compensation if Rodgers signs with another team. But it could be a subtle way of applying pressure on him to make a decision sooner rather than later. Last year, Rodgers skipped all of the team's organized team activities, signing just prior to the 3-day mandatory minicamp in June. This year, the Steelers have altered the schedule under new head coach Mike McCarthy. The 3-day minicamp splits the OTAs, with 6 days in May and the final 4 days in June. For Rodgers, that means that signing with the Steelers prior to the mandatory minicamp will force him to attend the final 4 days of OTAs or be the subject of endless reports discussing why he skipped them. Most of the Steelers' leadership, including McCarthy, owner Art Rooney II, and even recently retired head coach Mike Tomlin, all seem confident that Rodgers will be back in Pittsburgh for the 2026 season. It's similar to last year when the presumption was that there was a verbal agreement behind the scenes long before the contract was signed. For a quarterback who is masterful in reading the opposing defense and making changes to the play calls at the line of scrimmage, Rodgers would be smart to join the team for all of the OTAs this year. With a new offensive coaching staff and a few new wide receivers and offensive linemen, more time spent working on communication would serve the team well. Rodgers showed clear frustration when mistakes were made last season and opportunities for big plays fell dead. The best way to avoid that this year is to show up on time. Be sure to follow us at SteelersDepot.com and check out episodes of The Terrible Take every day at 5 p.m. Eastern Time. And check out The Terrible Podcast with Dave Bryan and Alex Kozora every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.